Hi, welcome back to my channel. This video today is going to be a short grounding sequence. So for anything, if you're feeling a little bit frazzled, if maybe you're a lot in your headspace, like you're overthinking things a lot. So this is just something to help get you back into the present moment, back in tune with your body and your breathing. Okay, so we're going to start standing up. So come in to bring your feet hip width apart. Good, and hands down by your side. Okay, so take a big breath in here. Exhale, soften down through the shoulders. Yeah, start to tap your tailbone under and close the eyes. Yeah, so as you're standing here with the eyes closed, you might start to notice any different movement within the body. So maybe you feel rocking backwards and forwards from the toes to the heel of the feet. Or maybe you can even feel yourself circling around on the spot. But whatever it is, whatever you're noticing, just try and stay with it for a few more moments. Taking the breath in and out of the nostrils. Keeping the jaw soft, spine long. A couple more rounds here. Good. And then start to open the eyes. Yeah, reach the arms overhead. Take a hold of the left wrist, reach it towards the ceiling, and then side stretch over towards the right. Okay, so we're feeling that stretch coming through the side of the ribs. So whilst we're grounding through the feet, we're also looking to create some space within the body. Okay, back up to center. Switch over to the right wrist, reaching over, keeping that tailbone under so the lower part of the body stays engaged. And then back to center. Good. Start to fold yourself forward, sweeping the arms behind you, and then swan diving down. Good. Release the head. So you've got your crown of the head coming towards the floor. If you don't feel quite as comfortable with the hands to the mat, take them to the elbows. And bend the knees if it does feel a little bit tight in the back of the hamstrings. So hanging out here for a few moments. A couple more rounds of breath. And then make your way over towards the right side. Okay, so swishing round and keeping a couple of rounds of breath here, keeping the head down. And then make your way over through center to the left side. Yeah, come back round to center. And take a few more rounds here. Maybe nod the head, get some movement through the neck. Good. And then start to bend the knees, make your way down onto all fours, coming into your tabletop. Pad under your knees if you need to. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, toes facing down. Inhale, drop the belly down, arch through the back, gaze up. Exhale, push into the hands, round through the shoulders, dropping the head. Inhale, lifting the heart up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale up, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding. Good. And come back to a neutral spine. Sit back on the heels of your feet. If that's too uncomfortable for you, then come round into a cross-legged. I'm going to take the hands behind us. So interlace the fingers, sending the fist down towards your feet or towards the earth. Good. Then start to draw the shoulders back, lift through the chest, take the gaze up. So just a very slight back bend here. Opening the chest, opening that space all the way through the heart chakra, getting some nice breathing going all the way from the belly up. Good. One more. And then begin begin to make your way forward, taking the forehead to the mat. Bring the arms as far overhead as feels comfortable. So working the palms together. And release, take the hands down and bring them round in front of you. Start to tuck the toes under, lift into downward facing dog. So again, that bend in the knees is optional. And then pedal the heels up and down here a few times. And so the more you practice with yoga, you'll start to build that intuition about whether you need to move the legs or whether you just need to anchor down through the heels of the feet. You just start becoming a bit more in tune with what you need. Because it will change it each time you get on the mat, each time you practice. It's a different practice. You'll never get to the same. And then start to look between the hands. We're going to take the right foot to the top so you can help it along if you need to. And then drop down into the back knee. Inhale, lift up for a low lunge. Reaching up through the hands, lifting up through the chest. And breathing here, still keeping the jaw soft with the breath flowing in and out of the nostrils. Good, and release. Take the hands down and walk your foot out just to the outside of the mat. And coming into lizard. So you can stay here on the hands, or you can start to come down onto your forearms depending on how you feel within the hips. Relax that back foot, toes facing down, and take a few breaths here. Keep the gaze towards the top of the mat so you keep the body long. We're not dropping down through the head or the neck. We're keeping a nice long spine. Raising back up if you're on your forearms, and then shift that foot back to center, and we'll sink the hips back so you're beginning to lengthen that front leg. You inhale, exhale, folding forward, keep the right hip drawn back and fold here. Gaze to the big toe, take your drishti there. Release that foot, walk the hands back in front of you a bit more, and then we're going to bring this right leg to meet the left, tuck the toes back into downward dog. So again, your option here is to pedal the heels or just anchor down through the heels of the feet. This is a grounding practice, so spread the fingers wide, press down into the hands, really feel that connection between you and the earth, okay? Two more rounds. One more. Gaze between the hands, left foot steps through. So again, you can help if you need to. Back knee drops, inhale for low lunge, lifting up through the heart center. One more. Good, and release, take the hands down, walk that left foot out this time. Okay, so your option to stay onto the hands, or you can drop down onto your forearm. Maybe you've got a block or a pillow that you want to put your forearms down onto. That's also an option for you, okay? So breathe in here, keep the shoulders drawn back, relax those back toes, gaze to the top of the mat. Walk the foot back to the center, sink the hips back, extending the left leg. Foot will flex, the toes come up, inhale, exhale, folding. Okay, gaze to the big toe. Keep fingers spread wide, press down into the hands. Release that foot down as you walk the hands forward, and then we'll bring this left leg back to join the right. Okay, tuck the toes, lift up, and then take the feet as wide as the mat at the back. Okay, we're going to walk the hands to the back of the mat, turn the feet out slightly and lower down into Malasana, so into our yogi squat. Okay, so take it easy, bring the hands together, work them towards your heart center, using the elbows to encourage the knees out. Okay, so grounding down through the feet whilst lifting up through the chest. So we work continuously with grounding and space. So grounding through the lower part of the body, space all the way through the chest. Keep a steady flow of breath. One more round. And release, come down onto the sit bones. Take the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. So heels towards the groin as far as feels comfortable. Okay, so hands to the toes. Keep lengthening the spine, breathe in. And then exhale to hinge forward, coming from the hips. Good, one more. Good, lengthen back up. Slide the feet further forward for your diamond shape. And this time we're going to round through the back. Drop the head down. Close the eyes here if you want to, okay? And relax, settle down into a nice steady breath. See if maybe you can create space between the inhale and the exhale. So you're finding that pause in between, you're softening with each breath. And all the way back up. Take the knees together and come to a comfortable seated position. Okay. So sit on a pillow or a block or anything if you need to. And we're going to take one hand to the belly and one hand to the chest. Okay. Let's close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now release the hands onto your thighs or your knees, keeping the eyes closed. Good. And notice that connection between the lower parts of your body and the earth. The sit bones, the legs, notice what you can hear around you. Any sounds from inside, maybe you can hear something outside. Notice the feel of your clothes on your skin. Notice the feel of your hands on your legs and your thigh. Notice the breath flowing steadily, the movement of the belly as you breathe, the subtle movement of the chest, the rise and the fall. That length through the spine that you've created, the space that you have through the body as you draw the shoulders back. Grounding through the lower parts of the body. And then bring the hands together at heart center. Spread the fingers. Press the palms together. Press the fingers together. And drop the head towards the hands. Bow in. Namaste. And lifting the head, begin to flutter the eyes open. Oh, so I hope you enjoyed that grounding practice. I hope that it's created some sort of routine for you in your day. That maybe it's given you some headspace. Maybe things are hopefully feeling a little bit clearer for you. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you liked the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. So thank you very much.